favorite events so far has been going to La Jolla. We went for our oceanography course. Our first day down La Jolla, we went out on this research vessel and we did a bunch of different stations out there while we were out in the water. First off, we sent out this net to take samples of the soil and the plant life. And then we analyzed the soil, like we felt it and smelled it and just went through it all and saw what creatures were living in it. And then we took water samples and looked at what kind of plankton, whether they were photoplankton or zooplankton. Then we tested the water for oxygen content, pH levels, and then they actually had samples of the fish that we caught. We got to touch them and examine them.
Going to La Jolla was an engaging experience. It was really fun to see what we had learned actually applied to the actual real life in the actual ocean. While watching, it was really cool because the guide, she explained the gray whales that we were going to watch. That they have baleen in their mouths, and so they don't have teeth, and they sift through whatever is brought into their mouths. They sift through it with that baleen. When we actually got to see the whales, it was really cool to see that there was, I think it was a group of 3.
They just came out of nowhere and just started breaching all over the place. And there were also these dolphins that came up. They were called Risso's dolphins. We went to the Birch Aquarium. They had some great samples of all sorts of different fish that I've never seen before. They had this open touch tank where we could go in and touch the different creatures that they had in there. And there were these anemones everywhere. UVU Honors is all about engaged learning. We don't just sit around and talk. We actually go out and do things and discuss things and experience things.
When we went snorkeling, we got to go out by cliffs and actually see the kelp forests and see how tall they can grow, the different types of kelp. And also, while we were out there, we got to see a horned shark. And when we went out by the cliffs, we got to see a lot of sea lions and take pictures by them.